Reactions across the Mercedes team were bound to be varied, with some more accepting of the decision than others. Mercedes boss Toto Wolff was certainly not happy at the end of the Grand Prix, as he could be heard leaving the messages for the F1 race director Michael Masi. "Michael, this isn't right. Michael, no Michael, no Michael. That wasn't right. You need to reinstate the lap before. That's not right." Lewis Hamilton may never get over the pain of being robbed of a record 8th Formula One title. Mercedes team boss Toto Wolff said in comments that raised doubts about the driver's future in the sport. Wolff, speaking to reporters for the first time since Sunday's race in Abu Dhabi and after Mercedes dropped plans to appeal, added he and Hamilton would not be attending the FIA's Gala Awards in Paris that evening, where Red Bull's Max Verstappen will be handed his trophy. The top 3 drivers are obliged to attend the prize giving under Article 6.6 of the Formula One sporting regulations. Hamilton lost to Verstappen after the Dutch driver overtook him on the last lap at Yas Marina, benefiting from a sudden change to the safety car procedure that allowed racing to resume. "It's going to take a long time for us to digest what happened on Sunday. I don't think we'll ever come over it. That's not possible," said Wolff. "And certainly not him as a driver. I would very much hope the two of us and the rest of the team can work through these events, but he will never overcome the pain and the distress that was caused on Sunday." Mercedes won the Constructors' title for an unprecedented 8th year in a row, and Toto said technical head James Allison would be in Paris to collect the trophy on behalf of all the workforce. "I won't be there because of my loyalty to Lewis and because of my own personal integrity." Hamilton spoke briefly after Sunday's race to 2009 world champion Jenson Button before the podium ceremonies, but did no media post-race and has not publicly spoken since. He's also avoided saying anything after being knighted at Windsor Palace on Wednesday. Asked directly whether Hamilton, who turns 37 in January and has 2 years remaining on his contract, would be back next year, Wolff indicated this was not a certainty. "I would very much hope Lewis continues racing, because he is the greatest driver of all time. As a racer, his heart will say I need to continue, because he's at the peak of his game. But we have to overcome the pain that was caused upon him on Sunday. He is a man with clear values." Not only are Mercedes and Toto Wolff unhappy, but there has always been criticism going on in the direction of Nicholas Latifi, the driver who crashed and ultimately brought in the safety car, and also the race director Michael Masi. Masi has come under scrutiny for how he handled the end of the race in Abu Dhabi, with the safety car brought in 1 lap from the end amid controversy surrounding how only selected lap cars were allowed to unlap themselves. However, McLaren team principal Andreas Seidel has defended the race director Michael Masi's work with the teams on and off the track this year. From our point of view, without commenting now on what happened in Abu Dhabi, we appreciate the open and transparent dialogue we've had all year, and also in previous years with Michael. And we're really happy also with the way he's dealing with things, not just with us, but in general with all the teams in the paddock. So I think we need to be very careful. This intense battle for the championship, which was very intense on and off track, that triggered obviously a lot of heated comments as well, is not giving the wrong picture also of the reality. AlphaTauri boss Franz Tost has congratulated Max Verstappen for taking his first F1 title in a season when he saw him as the fastest driver. But it is probably worth bearing in mind that Tost is Max's former boss. Tost handed Verstappen his practice debut at the 2014 Japanese Grand Prix, aged just 17. In AlphaTauri's Abu Dhabi Grand Prix review, Tost said, "What an unbelievable race for the final round in Abu Dhabi. Congratulations to Max Verstappen, Red Bull Racing and Honda for winning the World Championship title. They did an incredible job during the year and Max really deserves this. This year he was the fastest driver and the team did a fantastic job." But maybe AlphaTauri's good mood came from the fact that due to the circumstances in Abu Dhabi, they secured their best ever race results. Yuki Tsunoda crossed the line P4 comfortably, his best result and performance of the season, while teammate Pierre Gasly followed in P5. We're also very happy from our side because we brought home 2 very good race results, the best of the year, and collected 22 points with Yuki in P4 and Pierre in P5, having started the race in P8 and P12. So many would have said that Red Bull received a huge stroke of luck to win the championship. However, Red Bull boss Christian Horner believes Max Verstappen's controversial end to the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix is the first bit of luck they've had all season. Asked if he felt there would be some lessons learned by F1's governing body ahead of the new season, Horner replied, "I think that there are always lessons you can learn as a team, and in life, generally, I think we felt that the decision at the beginning of the race went against us. We obviously felt that the decision in the end of the race was right, and it's been a season like that. There have been some marginal calls and some we've benefited from, some, the majority of which, we've lost out from. Max was finally due a bit of luck, and Latifi causing that safety car just gave us the opportunity, and it felt, after Silverstone and Budapest and Azerbaijan, he felt like his luck wasn't with him. For the first time, he had a bit of luck, and it came at the right time, but he had to make it happen." Horner added, "We never wanted to end up in front of the stewards. We don't want to go racing with barristers. It was a shame it ended up there, but the stewards made the right call." He added that Mercedes' original protest felt a little bit desperate. Whether you felt the protests were desperate or not, ultimately, they proved unsuccessful for Mercedes, and Red Bull and Verstappen can finally celebrate the championship without any lingering fears that it could be taken away from them. But that's not to say that this moment in Formula One history is going to be one that's celebrated by everyone in the sport.